Quick content warning, this video does include quite graphic conversations about sexual assault and racial violence. The time codes are here, they get pretty intense. Hey everyone, I know me making a YouTube video is a rare event, but I'm here. It is currently Pride Month. I have the little pride flag. That is there to make sure this video gets out on time. If this isn't out in June, whoops. Anyway, we are reacting to Xiu Xiu, that's apparently how it's pronounced, and their 2019 album, Girl with Basket of Fruit. I know absolutely nothing about what this album could be. I'm kind of scared. I don't know what genre it is. I guess we're just gonna have to start, aren't we? Let's start with Girl with Basket of Fruit. Alright, okay. I have no words. Are those ducks? Are those ducks in the background I hear? With everything else? There's so much going on. I mean, it's got such a groove to it, but I don't know what's happening.
The jackfruit, the dragon fruit, the passion fruit.
All the fruit, all the food in the world. Like me. Okay. Alright. I think I liked it. There's a lot I liked about it, certainly. It feels like I've just woken up from a nightmare. A nightmare with a great groove. So I've got the lyrics up. Push it out, an F-word a duck. It's a bad time to be a duck. I mean, yeah. No path straight through Og's Magog Bog. I don't know who Og is. I don't know what a Magog Bog is either. Okay, I'm reading through these lyrics and I thought that might sort of clear some stuff up. I think I'm just more confused. I feel like there's something I'm missing, but I don't get what this song could possibly be about. I obviously can't take any of this literally, so I guess I just have to go on feeling, and I feel scared. I guess because I don't know what's going on, I might as well just carry on and go to it comes out as a joke. Let's see if this one's a bit more sort of straightforward. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say no. Again, I feel scared. It's very sort of foreboding. I can't tell what's happening, but I just feel so tense listening to this. Alright, so obviously there's sort of a story being told here, right? Because jerking to mush has been sort of something that happened the last one, as being said here. That's a link. I see a link. Don't know why the link's there, but I see a link. Right. Sort of like a dumb circus organ, you know. Feels like an abandoned circus, maybe. Maybe? Is that something? Is that anything? It feels taunting. It feels like it's taunting me. So, somehow even less decipherable than the last one. At least the last one I could pick out the lyrics, this one, not a clue. The only thing I can say is, I felt tense, I felt kind of scared, I felt like I was being taunted. I could be completely off base here, that's just sort of what I'm getting. I'll go through the lyrics, whether that'll help or not, I'm not entirely sure. The great fish head deforms the unborn, comes out a great and deformed Joe. Okay, could that be like the child being born is a joke, or like humanity is a joke, perhaps? You go to the world of unborn. Is it about abortion? Maybe? I'm getting sort of like, you know, humanity is a joke and like life is bad and comically horrible. I'll see if I can sort of piece together more things as I go along. I think that's wishful thinking. Let's go to Amargi. I can't find any sort of pronunciation for that, so I'm just gonna give it my best and we'll say it's called Amargi. If it's not, sorry.
1 and 2 and 3.
Not how I expected it to start. That bass is just beautiful though. Is that like a double bass perhaps? Listen to that. It's great. I don't know how I feel about the vocal delivery. I'm not a huge fan of vocal deliveries that are very sort of over the top but I think it works quite well with the sort of slightly out of tune violins. No clue what's being said though, so I'll have to look that up later.
Coconuts, bananas.
Bananas? He said bananas, right? I'm not going crazy here. Okay. Just kind of feels like he's doing stuff. Just making noises.
Chunks of your forearm, chunks of your scalp, chunks of your hunch. Now in a dumpster or in a sandwich. Is sparkling out of conscience.
Okay, so what I think I got was you are dead. You have been chopped up sort of Sweeney Todd style. It felt almost like one of those sort of Brothers Grimm fairy tales, you know, like really dark ones. But it reminds me of like Mark Elmond from Soft Cell. He did these sort of covers of classic sort of nursery rhymes and fairy tales and stuff like that. John Hall and Mark Elmond, The Tyburn Tree. They're very sort of avant-garde, a bit strange. It kind of reminds me of that. Anyway, let's go through the lyrics, see if we can sort of piece anything together. I mean, it feels like the whole song is sort of about death. You know, like, I am not ready and I cannot accept. That feels sort of about death. And of course, obviously, the ending is very much so. Well, like, tumours seem like something you would collect. Could it be about cancer, maybe? Oh yeah, and sort of things about, like, your hairpiece perched upon your head, as if dropped from the ceiling by accident. That could be. Let's carry on with the album to Ice Cream Truck. It sounds like sort of like train horns, like a sort of steam engine. Yeah, and then you've got sort of like the chugging of the train on the tracks. Is there something sort of... There's something like a voice on the sort of like left ear.
Smile, donut.
Smile, donut?
Don't. Smile and then don't.
Okay, I have absolutely no clue what that could be about. All I've got to go on is trains, and I don't think I'm on the right track with that. No, but let's go for the lyrics again, see if we can decipher any of these. She is and was passed out, and will always be passed about. Oh, okay. You paid half already. Oh, right. I think I'm seeing a path. I'm seeing. Oh no. Right, I'm sensing a situation without really much consent. So it's a mother and she's sort of been sold into sort of like sex trafficking. That was actually quite straightforward and quite heavy. God, wow. I guess there's nothing else to do but keep on going forward then with Pumpkin Attack on Mummy and Daddy.
So I was just standing there, waiting.
I swear that's one of those sort of text-to-speech voices that they're using, like in the background, just going yo 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 yo.
But I had a mother.
I don't know what's going on, but I really love the sound of this. The sort of pitched vocals.
Is that you? My prized pig. I'm sorry I left you out of pasture to die.
You was a fucking asshole baby who terrorizes all the kids in the neighborhood.
Was it a kid being killed?
No mom, no dad, no sister.
Yeah, it's definitely being like abandoned.
Nothing. So I can get why some people don't like me.
Okay. I clamped very little from that, other than I think it's about a child who has been abandoned by their parents. Yeah, daddy-o, where are you going? If you want to be a human being, then you just have to eat garlic. Could this be like a satirical thing of like, here's how to be the best person, and it's all rubbish tips like that? Like, smut keep me company, could that be like trying to find meaning in your life through sort of things that in the end are meaningless? I'm sticking with my thing of it's a child being abandoned. I think that's sort of potentially correct. I'm also going to say it's a comment on being human and trying to find meaning in life. And a lot of it feels like it might be sort of, I don't know, maybe it's referencing something that I just don't know. Like maybe it's sort of, it's ancient Greek literature or something. Or like, I don't know. Let's go with The Wrong Thing.
Charismatic, attract rabbit. Mealybug, field cricket.
It's different insects.
Let's shove in our arms thing as deep as it will go.
Again, I don't know about the vocal sort of like delivery. Considering I know absolutely like nothing about what's going on, I can't even sort of pick up on any sort of real lyrics, but I feel sort of emotional. So that's something. It's difficult to sort of convey strong emotions, especially without a grounded story.
Cynthia on the throne.
I heard Cynthia. I don't know who Cynthia is, but that's a character maybe? Is Cynthia Basket Girl? This is really great at sort of like feeling tense. Right. This feels like it's about death again. I'm getting death. I'm getting death vibes. Is it about death? Like Soft in the Hedge, right? And bugs. Bugs feel like a very sort of, bugs in a corpse. You see, with this album so far, like, I feel like I'm both looking way too deep into things and also not getting sort of anything. Like, I'm not sort of looking deep enough before the night comes to a close. Let's carry on with Mary Turner. Mary Turner. Get the bells are back.
Hazel Turner, murdered by a lynch mob, gasoline and motor oil smeared on her clothes. She is hung up by her ankles from the trees. A match is struck and she's set ablaze.
Oh god.
I'm still alive, split open with a knife.
Sounds like kids playing, and that's...
Fuck your guns. Fuck your war. Fuck your truck. Fuck your flag.
Well, that was pretty straightforward. Oh god. Okay. So it's sort of black teenagers being lynched. Good god. She is cut open and the child is born. And the first thing the child sees is the mother. Why did I put you on? Fuck. So I'm just doing a bit of research, and this is real. This happened. After she died, they shot her hundreds more times. Fucking hell. How do I continue from that? God, I mean, fuck. I don't know how to move on from that. I mean, I think just when I didn't realise it was real, I thought it was too distressing to be realistic in a certain way, where I thought it's just tragedy on tragedy on tragedy, and I thought, okay, that's a bit sort of stretching it. You're stretching it there. But oh god, all of it's fucking real. The lyrics of this song are just what happened. They didn't need to embezzle anything. They didn't need to sort of increase the tragedy. The tragedy was already just, good god. I think there's nothing more I can add to that. So I'm just going to carry on to Scissors. Whoa, okay. That's screaming, that's not good.
You are erased.
Like, handle of a gun maybe, like a sort of pistol. I love the background sort of sounds I've got, the textural sort of stuff I've got there.
For the trash.
And just the textual sort of background of this is so good. Alright, let's see if I can sort of figure out what this might be about. Light a candle, pull a handle. Pull a handle, you're erased. No, I cannot. I looked through the lyrics, I cannot work it out. I'm sure someone can tell me, but I can't figure it out. And finally, go to normal love. Not how I expected that to start.
No. Yes. Yeah. No. Yes.
I was about to say I love how sort of natural the room sound is. How everything sounds like it could be recorded in the same room. When the vocals came in, and not anymore. There's something about this sort of feels quite intimate. How there's no sort of like synths. There are some vocal effects, but all the instrumentation is sort of real instruments. So I feel sort of, yeah, quite intimate. Let's go for the lyrics, because I didn't really catch any of the lyrics. I think I have shown I don't need you to be fair. I think I have shown you I don't need you to be kind. Just let me pretend I have something to lose. So there's sort of like a relationship that's sort of doomed to fail, but you still want that relationship. You know the other person doesn't love you, but you want to pretend that they do. That's what I'm getting. Well, that was Girl with Basket of Fruit. I don't know whether I return to it. I don't feel like I will ever fully understand this album. It's very strange. It's very experimental. I don't think a lot of it I initially enjoy. It's a difficult listen, I'd say. There are some really sort of unnerving songs on this album. The lyrics are either sort of dense and sort of indecipherable, or they're straight to the point and devastating. And there are points on this album that just broke me. I genuinely don't know what to give it. In fact, I'm just going to say, whatever number appears in my hand is the number that I'm going to give it. That can be a problem for future me, because I don't know. There's so much of this album that's just weird and crazy and kind of not enjoyable to listen to, but also so much of it that's just so moving and affecting, and future me has made his decision. It's here. That might have been the most depressing video I've ever made. Thank you, Bradley. Links are down below, and I will see you all again for hopefully lighter fare.